Welcome to You Go with Joshio. Today we're going to be looking at an Amazon Speed Duel deck profile. Now this is one of my favorite decks in Speed Duels right now. I would say it goes pretty neck and neck with Blue Eyes, especially with the way the Blue Eyes deck works. It's kind of a matter of opinion and preference. I'm not sure which is better, but they are really close right now. So first, the skill we're going to be using for this deck is Tribal Synergy. Now zoom in a little bit more there so you can pause and read it if you don't know what it does. But if you have Harpies and Amazons, it just allows you to draw some more cards. So that's really what that's for, to help you get through your cards faster. So leave that down there and we'll start at the back here with the monsters. So your main fighter is going to be your Amazoness Swordswoman. She's only got 4 stars and 1500 attack, but if you know how the Amazon deck works, then it makes sense. And if you don't, I'll get into it. But these are your main fighters. So you start with the Amazon Swordswoman, and then you got 3 Harpy Lady 3. Now, all this card is for is to work with your skill cards, so you can get that synergy. But at the same time, I chose Harpy Lady 3 because she has the most useful effect for this deck. Anytime she's battled or killed, then that monster has to wait 2 turns. So it's really helpful, buying you time, helping you get your Swordswomans out, and working with the skill card. And then we got 3 Amazoness Sage. Now, this isn't super useful, but it works with all your spell card, all your Amazon stuff, and it also allows you to destroy a spell or trap, which this deck has nothing else in it that can do that. So it's really useful in some situations, and she, by herself, she's not okay, but with some of the spells equipped, she can be all right. So you have 3 of those. It's mainly for your spells, or for your opponent's spells and traps. And then 3 Amazoness Heirloom. So this is going to allow you to survive once every turn. It can only be equipped to an Amazon, but once per turn you cannot be killed. If they go to kill you twice, you will. But you get 1 free life, and after damage calculation, you get to destroy the monster that attacked the equipped monster with this. So if it's your turn and you make the attack and they don't die, like say in defense, they will die. And if someone's stronger than you and they go to kill you and they do it twice, both of those cards will die. So very useful, and keep in mind the Swordswoman is making them take all the battle damage, so this helps keep you alive and just keeps eating at their health, and there's not much way for them out of it unless they have things to destroy your spells. But very, very useful. And then I have 2 Amazoness Village. Now this is just going to make all your Amazons stronger, but at the same time, every time a Amazon is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon an Amazoness. So it's and it has to be equal or lesser to the one that was sent to the graveyard. But this is just so if you have your Sage out, or if you already have one of your other Swordswomans out, if they do die, you can just pull another one right out of your deck, and it makes it really hard to get through you. So those are the field cards, and then we got 2 Ryoku. So most people already know what Ryoku is. This is just going to turn the tide for 1 turn. Especially with your Swordswoman, you can up the amount of damage they're going to take in 1 turn. And in Speed Duels, where you only have 4,000 HP, this is going to be super useful. Alright, and then we got 2 Amazoness Archers. So this is when the opponent declares an attack while you control an Amazoness. Change all the monsters you control currently to face-up attack position. And they lose, and all your opponent's monsters lose 500 attack. So this is going to be when you have your Amazoness Swordswoman out. You're going to force the opponent to attack you, and if you have your heirloom on there, they're not going to die, and your enemy is going to die, and whatever the damage they would have done to you, your opponent is going to take. So very vicious. And then lastly, we have 2 Windstorm of Atakwa. So these, like I've said in previous videos, are pretty staple in almost every Speed Duel deck right now. This is just going to save you for 1 turn. If there's a monster that is stronger than you, if you flip them in defense, it's going to give you a nice chance to take them out. So very useful. So that's been the Amazoness deck. If you liked it, please subscribe, maybe leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.